Inquisitorial signal detected. Source: Spatial Anomaly Hadex. Eastern Fringe. Ordo Malleus encryption. Decrypting. Decrypting. Stand by for playback. Endurance brought 14th. Silver towers emerge from the warp. 15th is present. Battle report as follows.
Hey guys, we are at the Carcosa Club in Williamsburg, Brooklyn today. I'm here with Michael. We're going to be playing a 2,000 point game. We're going to play some Thousand Suns against some Death Guard. So we're going to face some Primarchs off Mortarion versus Magnus, and we'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the armies. This is 2,000 points of Michael's Death Guard. Michael, what'd you bring today?
I've got Lord of War, Mortarion, 2 Bloat Drones, Rhino, Plague Crawler. I've got the Foul Blightspawn is like a heavy flamer, Malignant Plague Caster, Typhus, a Demon Prince with wings, and a Plague Spear, 20 men of Poxwalkers, and 2 squads of Plague Marines. 1 squad is Plasma, the other squad have 2 Blightclones.
How many detachments on our unit here?
Just the 1.
Just the 1. How many command points all in?
I've got
3 for Battle Forged and
3 for the battalion.
So a total of 6 command points. And who's going to be the warlord this game?
The Demon Prince.
And what's his warlord trait?
He's got Arch Contaminator. He can basically re-roll failed wounds with plague weapons.
Awesome.
Everybody around 7 inches.
Any relics and special
He's
warrior?
got a special relic. He's got the special armor, which gives him a 2+ save, and in a fight phase, if I pass a save on a 4+, you take a mortal wound.
Nice. That sounds wonderful. And that's 2,000 points of Michael's Death Guard. And then over here we have 2,000 points of Thousand Suns. We have a Vanguard detachment led by Ahriman on a Disc of Zinch. We have a Hell-Forged Contemptor Dreadnought with a Havoc Launcher and a pair of Hell-Forged Deathclaws with Soul Burners. We have 2 units of Scarab Cult Terminators, Battalion Detachment, Demon Prince of Zinch, no wings. He's going to be our Warlord. Warlord trait is going to be Otherworldly Prescience for a 3-up invuln save. He's going to be equipped with dual Malefic Talons. Another Demon Prince of Zinch, no wings, dual Malefic Talons. 2 units of cultists with autoguns, 10-man unit of Zangors equipped with Zangor blades, and they have a Greyhorn. There's also a Helldrake with a Bale Flamer, and then we have the super heavy auxiliary detachment, which is Magnus, the red Primarch of the 15th Legion. There's going to be 1 free relic on this guy, Helm of the Third Eye, on a 5-up. Whenever you use the stratagem, we're going to get a command point back. And that's 2,000 points of Thousand Suns. We have 3 command points for being Battleforged. We have 5 for the battalion and 1 for the Vanguard detachment, for a total of 9 command points. We're going to be playing a Military War mission, Claims and Capture. Deployment is going to be Dawn of War. This is going to be the deployment zone for the Thousand Suns. Death Guard will be deploying over there. We have 6 objective markers, objective marker 1, objective marker 4. We have objective marker 2 over there. 6, 5, 3. We're going to deploy, and we will see you on the other side. Okay guys, so we finished deploying. This is what the deployment zone for the Thousand Suns looks like. And this is how Death Guard deployed. Some of these units are embarked upon transports, but Typhus and somebody else is in the Striking Reserve?
Just Typhus.
Just Typhus, okay. And then on the Thousand Suns side of things, the 2 units of Scarab Cult Terminators are in the Striking Reserve. And for the purpose of this game, we're going to follow beta rules as it pertains to deep striking. Death Guard finished deploying first, so they're going to get a bonus when determining who gets to go first. We're going to roll off to see what happens. You're going to go first unless Zinch blesses us with a 6, which it does not. So Michael, it's going to be Death Guard Battleground 1. Moving phase. Objectives. Defend objective 2.
I've got defend objective 2, no prisoners, and psychological warfare.
And objective marker 2 is right here. Close to our deployment zone. Okay, and we're going to move on into the movie phase.
Pop these guys out.
Those guys disembarking from the transport. Okay.
I'm going to leave the other 2 in there though. I am going to run these guys. 4. So I got a total movement of 9.
Okay.
Alright. 3 and sorry, he's over there.
No, I would push it. Basically once for aiming.
12 inches. Kills 9. That way. Kills. And move in. The one in the back. Moves 12.
Sure.
And the one over here.
Okay, yeah.
Goes
Thank you.
16. And I think that's it for my moving phase. There's not much else I can do.
Okay.
Let's do some magic.
Let's cast some spells. May I have no pestilence? Who's manifesting?
On Titan. Morning.
Oh, Mortarian is
Whichever.
manifesting.
Let's go for the 6.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you gotta burn one of those. Reroll.
Burning a command point, and you're down to 7.
Yeah.
And still, the war.
So it goes off. It's, what is it, D3, right?
3 more wounds.
2.
Total of 2. So,
Fatal pain. Nope, I take it.
so he's going to be down to
18, so he's down to
18. So
16
he's
now.
down to 16 wounds remaining. Because of the command reroll and the fact that I have Helm the Third Die on a 5-up, I'm going to get a command point. No, I'm not. Okay, so he is down to 16 wounds remaining. He's going to be hard to hit.
Nobody's in range of anything, and that's the end of the psychic phase for me.
Okay, so we're going to move on into the shooting phase.
Another command point, play the stratagem. If our vehicle attacks the shooting phase, I don't take the penalty for moving.
Okay, who is the...
That's on this guy here.
On this guy, okay.
Yeah.
So that's stratagem on the 5-up, command points. No! Okay, so no penalty for moving and discharging heavy weapons for this dude. So this guy firing?
Yeah.
Okay, who is he
All you
shooting
get an
at?
extra shoot because of the mortar, doesn't use line of sight, and he's got a decent range, it's 12 to 48 inches. Take that, big boss.
He's gonna target Magnus with his
He's not
thing.
hard to hit, is he?
Not yet, but does he have any additional weapons?
Huh?
Does he have any other weapons except for the mortar?
He does, but there's nothing's in range.
Got it, so
Yeah,
just
he's
the
got
mortar?
it. Big slugger going over here to these guys, and mortar's going there.
Okay, go for it. Who are we shooting first?
Alright, we can roll for the mortar. It's a heavy D6. 1.
Okay.
And hitting on a 4. No. Actually, reroll it. Boss man.
The DM Prince?
Yep. Still is hit.
Okay.
Alright, so heavy sluggers, heavy 4. Rolling at your
The cultist.
stuff there.
Okay.
Force. Rerolling 1s. 2. Hit. 3s, I'm sure. 2.
EP?
Heavy slugger is -1.
-1. They have a 6-up armor. With a cover that's 5, but with your -1, that's a 6-up again. You wounded twice. Looking for 6s, nada. So these 2 guys are gonna be removed from play.
Okay, 24 inches. These guys are definitely outside of that. Yeah, they're not in range. That's it. No charging, obviously, because nothing's in range. So
Okay, I guess that's turn. I owe you a morale test for these two cultists that are removed from play. 2 + 3 is a 5. That's under their leadership, so they are good. Did you get any victory points?
nope.
No victory points. Okay, at this point in time, we're going to go on into Battle on 1, 4,000 suns. Drawing 3 cards. We're going to get Witch Hunter. You have Psychos on the table. Advance. And Psychological Warfare. That's interesting. We're going to start by moving these cultists 6 inches, like so. Ending their movement like so. Next up, we're going to be advancing these Zangors. So they are going to be advancing an inch, +6 for their regular movement, +1 for the Brayhorn, for a total of 8 inches of movement. That's going to get them up to right about there. Ending their movement like so. Cultists moving 6 inches, ending their movement like so. Ahriman moving 12, ending his movement right about there. We're going to be advancing the Demon Prince of Zinch. 8 + 5 is 13 inches of movement. 13 inches of movement will get him.
Like laser that feels awful.
Get him right about there. Drake will move 30 inches, ending his movement right there. Contemptor Dread moving 9 inches, ending his move like so. And we're going to be advancing the Demon Prince of Zinch for a total of 8 + 3, 11 inches. 11 inches is going to get him right about there. Magnus is going to move 16, take to the sky, and end his movement more than an inch away, something around somewhere around here. And that's going to be the end of the movement phase. In the psychic phase, we're going to start with this fella. He's going to attempt to manifest Gaze of Fate, Warp Charge 6. He gets an 8 that goes off with, I don't know if anybody's within range to deny this, okay? So it's going to be a free reroll later on in the turn. Let's do Diabolic Strength on Magnus. Pearls of the Warp is not what we wanted. I'm going to burn one of my command points and try and reroll this. And we get Pearls of the Warp again. Zinch wants this guy to suffer, so D3 mortal wounds for a total of 1. He's going to go down to 7 wounds remaining. 7 wounds remaining on the Demon Prince. This guy, this Demon Prince of Zinch is going to attempt to manifest Smite. For the purpose of Smite, close visible is you tell me, either this guy or this guy.
Actually, he's closer.
He's closer. We're looking for a 5. We get an 8. That's going to be D3 mortal wounds for a total of 3 mortal wounds on the tank. Disgustingly resilient. Yep. So he's going to take 3. It's a total of, he begins at 12. He took 3. He's going to go down to 9 wounds remaining. And the second part that he's going to manifest is going to be Boon of Change. He's going to manifest it on himself. That's an 11. Goes off, so that's going to be a variable buff on himself. D3 is a 1, that's going to be +1 attack. It's not going to do anything much this turn, but hey, we did something. That leaves Ahriman. Ahriman is going to attempt to manifest Smite. For the purpose of Smite, I want to say that this guy is probably closest for Ahriman. We're looking for a 5. We get a 6. That's going to be D3 mortal wounds for a total of 2 mortal wounds on the vehicle.
Is 8 left.
8 wounds remaining. Those additional psychic powers like Death Hex, Diabolic Strength, Prescience, but nothing at the moment makes sense, so we're going to leave it alone. We are going to move on to Primarch of the 15th Legion, Magnus the Red. He's going to attempt to manifest Weaver of Fates first.
What's that?
3-up invuln, that's a 13. He has a 3-up invuln. Glamour of Zinch next. He's going to make him hard to hit. That's 7 + 2, that's a 9. So he's going to be hard to hit.
He's trying to deny that with this guy.
With the Demon Prince. That's an 8. So he is still hard to hit. And the last psychic power that he's going to attempt to manifest is going to be Warp Time. Warp Time, he gets a 7. +2 is a 9. He's going to get to move one more time. So he's going to move 16. He's going to end his move something like this, as close to the Demon Prince as possible, staying more than an inch away from everybody and anybody. That should be it. That's going to be the end of his movement phase, the end of second phase. However, at this point in time, I'm going to burn one additional command point, and I'm going to invoke a stratagem called the Great Sorcerer, which is going to allow him to manifest one additional second bar, Smite. For the purpose of Smite, they're going to say that this model, and this model are probably equidistant. So I get to pick. I'm going to go against your Warlock. Let's see if we can make this go off. We get a 6. I'm going to burn one. I'm going to burn Gaze of Fate that he gave me later on, and I'm going to reroll one of these dice. And this time I get a 7 plus 2, it's a 9. Regular Smite for him is D6 mortal wounds against him. So D6 is going to be just one. You know what? It's fine. Just one more wound, which he takes. Down to 7. We're going to move on into the shooting phase. We are going to start with this guy. He is equipped with dual soul burners, which are going to be targeting this group over here. And we are going to put the Havoc Launcher on the same group. Okay, so Havoc Launcher D6 is 6. His weapon skill is a 2. He moved, Havoc Launcher is a heavy weapon, so 3s. They're not hard to hit, so we're looking for 3s. And we will be re-rolling 1s because of this fella. So it looks like all of them hit. Strength is 5, toughness is 4. 5. Yeah, they're death card. Plague-ridden and diseased. Looking for 4s. Miss, but this many go through. 5 of them, no AP, and 1 point of damage.
3s, so 2, so they're in cover?
Because they're in cover. Save them all. Okay. And now the 2 soul burners, assault D3 each for a total of 4. He's going to be hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Each successful hit roll is going to be a mortal wound. So, re-rolling this. 3 mortal wounds. 3 guys.
10.
How many are left in this unit?
4.
4. Okay. 8 guys remaining will be firing their auto guns at this guy over here. They're looking for 4s. He's not hard to hit or anything, right? So looking for 4s, not re-rolling 1s because this guy is more than 6 inches away. For 4s, not re-rolling anything. 4 hits, strength is 3, toughness is crazy, so looking for 6s. 1 6, no AP. Save. Flamer from Drake into these little tiny guys over here. D6 for 1. Well, we're going to burn 1 additional command point, and we're going to reroll this number of hits with the Veil Flamer. I mean, yeah. That's what happens. That's 1 auto hit. Strength 6, toughness is 5, so we're looking for 3s to wound, and that's not gonna be a wound. 7 guys are in range, this front 7, to target the Plague Bears. Foxwalkers, I'm sorry. Foxwalkers looking for 4s. They're not hard to hit or anything like that, right? Okay, so we get 3 of them. Strength is 3, toughness is 3, so 4 wounds, 2 wounds, no AP.
Go ahead and go up to 17.
1 damage each, right?
1 damage.
It's 1, 3, 4 damage split.
One's dead.
3 different triggers.
1 is removed from play. We're going to declare a charge with Magnus, and we will be declaring a charge against these 2 models over here.
So I'm going to pick 2 triggers. One is
Magnus has a Plague Spear, which is basically a flamer. 6 shots. Strength 5, toughness, I'm sure.
Toughness is 5.
That's the biggest part. It's like once they get in, there's nothing I can do.
Those 2. But because it's a plague weapon, and he has a special warlord, he can reroll failed for plague weapons. So 3, -1.
3, -1, which is a 4 up armor, or a 3 up minimum save, which he saves 2 of. How much damage is it going to be?
Just 1.
Just 1, so he's going to go down to 17 wounds. remaining.
This guy has 2 plate, so shooting 6 shots.
Oh my god.
4, 6. Strength 6. He's still hitting on wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s.
Yeah. Rolling everything because it's a plate weapon.
Okay. 3 more. 3 more, single point of damage each, which, okay, 3 up in roll, save them all. Any more Overwatch, that's it. Charge distance is going to be an 11, that's enough to get him in there, and that's going to be him charging. He will declare a charge against your vehicle.
He's got 2 flames as well.
I immediately regret saying that. It is what it is, so go for it.
He's hitting 5 shots, 2, 4, 5.
5 auto hits, 7 up to 7.
4s.
I guess it's just the
Rolling missing or missing.
Yep, because the plate weapon.
Great.
So 4.
What's the
-1.
I never even looked at damage.
The heavy slugger too.
We'll do that, but before we do that, let's do 4 saves. He has a 3 up armor save. This is -1, so we're looking for 4s. And it looks like we failed 2 of them. How much damage is it going to be? 1 damage each. So the health rate is going to go down to 10 wounds remaining.
And the heavy slugger is hitting on 6s. Rolling 1s because of boss man. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Charge distance is going to be 3.
Wow, just
That's kind of enough.
just enough.
That's going to get him in there. And that's going to be all that we're going to do. So we're going to move on into the fight phase. So Magnus has 7 attacks. He's going to be activating first. He's going to split his 7 attacks. We're going to put 5 on the Demon Prince or Warlord, and we're going to put 2 on this fella over here. So we're looking for 2s, and we are re-rolling 1s. That's all of them on the Demon Prince, and 2s, all of them on this guy. Blade of Magnus doubles his strength. His toughness is 6, so we're looking for 2s.
Actually, his toughness is
Less than 8.
yeah.
So still wounding on 2s.
Yeah, he took him to 6. Yeah, he's tough to 7.
And then this guy,
He's tough to 7.
he's toughness 7, but he's 16. So still, we're looking for
3s now.
So 16 versus 7, we're still looking for 2s, and we roll 1-1. So that's going to be 1 wound on him with -4 and 3 points of damage, and then 5 -4s with 3 points of damage on the demon.
So that's 1 5 plus fill. Oh, that would have been a save with how much damage?
3 points of damage.
5's good. So he only takes 1.
Only takes 1.
Down to 9. You see the demon prince got how many now?
The demon prince is going to have 5 up the demon saves, followed by feel no pain. He takes 1, 4 go through. That's going to be 4 times 3, 12 points of damage. So you save 2, you take 4. Oh, 3, I'm sorry. Go ahead. 3, so he's down to 4 wounds remaining. And another 4 is enough to reduce it to 0 wounds. It doesn't explode. Okay.
I did say it was at least 4, right?
Okay.
4 plus take more wounds. Take 1 more wound.
1 more wound of Magnus, reduces him down to 16. Okay. And then he's going to activate next, unless you want to break the sequence. No? Okay. So the Helldrake is going to swing at the vehicle over here. Helldrake has 4 attacks with the Helldrake claws. He is looking for 3s to hit this vehicle. And if he's within 9 inches of Magnus, can you do me a favor and see if he's within 9? Because if he is, he's going to re-roll these.
Yeah, he's good.
He is? Okay, so 9.
Nice.
So we get 1 more. So that's going to be Strength User, which is 7 against Toughness 8, you said. So we're looking for 5s. We get one of them, and that's going to be -1 and D3 points of damage.
Alright, so save is 3, -1, 4. Fails, and
Fail,
D3.
and then D3 points of damage will be just 1.
Yep, it takes another one.
So he goes down to 8 points remaining. And that's all the charging units, meaning you get to swing back.
Bolt drone, 3 attacks,
Hitting on
4s.
He's hitting on 5s because Magnus is hard to hit.
Oh, so I missed, and there's nobody to help me reroll. Here, 3 attacks, hitting on 6s, and nothing there.
Morale phase.
And I
We lost some guys over here.
3 guys there.
3 plus 4 is 7.
They're good.
And we also get Witch Hunter for 1 additional victory points. Advance, we did not get. In Psychological Warfare, we're actually going to discard. So we're going to move on into Battle Run 2, Death card. Oh, he's embarking some people.
Yeah.
They're my alpha legion. And you have a strategy where you use battle board and have like
Score 2 victory points.
Okay, so we actually missed that Death card had Defend Objective 2. It held it for their turn and my player turn. So
And I got secure objective 2.
and Secure Objective 2.
So that's a new card. Fly away.
Falling back. Okay.
But they can fall back and shoot.
I didn't know that either. That's awesome. Uh-oh.
Morty out so he can get some action going on.
They have 3 moves each, so I can't be like
Falling back. So Typhus will be arriving from Deep Strike. Okay.
So 2 CP, moon rolls.
Alright.
That's all the movement. Okay. Second phase.
Alright. Morty. Miasma.
Again.
Yeah.
One more command point.
Okay, that's good.
Now he gets an 11. Okay. On a 5 up, we're gonna get a command point back, which we do not. So Ahriman will attempt to manifest.
Try to do 9.
Attempt to deny Miasma of Pestilence on Mortarion. He gets a, that's not gonna cut it, so he is hard to hit.
You know what? We'll just go for Smite.
Smite, go for it.
That squad there. Goes up on 10.
Oh my god, Michael, what are you rolling? What are you doing? Ahriman will use his second deny to try and deny this, protect the cultist. He gets a 6 plus 1, 7. Nope, goes through.
It's D3 still, right? Was it?
11?
No, it's 10.
10. It's still D3. For total 3. That's going to remove these 3 guys from play.
Alright, he can do Trust and Vitality. Trust him goes off on a 6, gives 1 to the unit's strength and toughness. Put it on himself. Nope, does not go off. He gets 2, so we'll go with Smite.
Smite. Most visible is Magnus. It's a 5. Magnus will attempt to deny this. And he gets an 8 plus 2, 10. No smiting Magnus, come on.
Alrighty. Then we've got my cycle here.
Okay.
He has 2. He's got Curse of the Leper, goes up on a 7. Roll 7 dice, closest visible unit. Each roll they see their toughness, take more than 1. What's their toughness?
Toughness is a 4.
Alright. So goes up on a 7. Does not go off.
Does not go off.
We'll just go with the Smite. Is he closer, or which one is closer? I think these
I
guys.
want to say that Zangors are closer. You can measure it up if you'd like.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay? That's 6, goes off. However, Magnus will attempt to deny this one more time. He gets a 4, he rerolls second test to 1 for a 9 plus 2, 11. Denied.
Alrighty, so that's the end of the cycle. All the cycles dead. Who's my boss man? And going to shooting phase.
Shooting phase. Who are we shooting with whom?
First things first, he fell back, so he can't shoot.
Yep.
He can shoot. Shooting Magnus. 2d6. 7. Yep. Strength is 6.
Strength is 6, toughness is 7, so 5 scores.
We're rolling 1s for plate weapon. So 2. Negative 1.
2, negative 1. He does have 3 up in wounds still. He fails 1. How much damage is it going to be?
1 damage.
Just 1 damage, but we got to stop taking just 1 damage. But you know what? We'll take this one. So we're going to go down to 15.
So we've got, he's shooting 4, 2, 4, 5, 2.
2 of them.
Negative
Again, looking for 3 up in wounds. We saved them both.
So my heavy flamer guy, he's got a special kind of weapon.
That's this dude over here, right?
So he's got a flamer. It's assault d6, but before I roll for how many, I roll 2d6 to see what the strength is.
Okay.
Strength is 9.
Oh, nice. Strength is 9, number of shots is
3 shots.
3 auto hits, strength 9, toughness 7, so 3 to 1.
3 rolling 1s for, yep. So 2. Negative 3.
3 up in one. We saved them both.
Nice. Got 3 plasma guys. And a regular bolt gun guy up here.
Okay.
Shooting at Magnus, obviously.
Magnus is -1 to hit still, so keep that in mind.
Oh, really? So reading on 4s.
Yeah, no cheese. So negative damage split.
2 plasma, 1 bolt. 2 plasma.
2 plasmas. Looking for 3 up in wounds. How much damage is it going to be?
It's 1. I don't want supercharges.
Okay. We saved them both.
Alrighty. Special pistol, basically it's a plasma pistol. The lantern pistol, strength 8, negative 3, 3 damage. 1 shot, we're going 2s, hits. Wounding on 2s, right? Because they're toughness what?
He's going against the cultist, right? Yeah, called toughness 3.
So it's negative 3.
That's 1 guy removed from play.
These guys here.
Investigator is going to go ahead and eat that corpse when he...
So these guys are discharging their weapons at the Zangors?
Yeah, the Zangors.
Okay.
So I've got 2 blight launchers, which are assault 2.
Just outside the gate.
5 guys shooting bolts and rapid fire.
17.
10 shots with rapid fire and bolters, and then 4 more.
6 games.
They're not hard to hit, right? Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, Chris tried not.
Alright. What's your toughness?
Toughness 4.
So 4s and 3s. The red are 3s.
Red 3s, the remaining 4s, okay?
Oh yeah, bumper. Now that bubble is
2, 3. So 3 regular saves from the bolt guns and 4 negative 2 saves on the blight launchers.
Okay, so 3 saves from the thing,
Bolt guns.
5 up in one saves, save them all, and then 4 from whatever, 5 up in one saves, we save 2, but 2 of them do go through. That's going to be these 2 guys removed from play.
The Rhino shooting Tommy Bolter, rapid firing into Magnus, hitting on 4s because it's hard to hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 5s. Nope, nothing there.
No wounds.
So we're charged from the other drone there.
Okay.
He's gonna make it in. Shit, I wish I had used that for typhus. Typhus, gonna go. Gotta burn it. Gotta try it. Got it. Yeah.
11 with typhus, but because you used the command reroll, I'm gonna get a command point of 5. Oh! I get a command point going up to 7. Okay.
Alright. That's it
For the charges, okay. So charging units get to activate first. Who would you like to go with first?
Typhus, obviously.
Typhus first, okay.
Typhus has got 4 hits. Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 3s.
Because of 10. Alright.
It's going to be 3 of them.
8.
Strength 8 up to 7, so 3s to wounds. Rolling ones. 2 of them go through. How much damage is this going to be?
-3
3. Uh-oh. So Magnus looking for a 3-up invuln save. He saves them both. At which point in time, I'm gonna spend 2 command points to disrupt this sequence and go with Magnus next. 7 attacks with Magnus. We're gonna split them. We're gonna put 5 into Typhus, and we're gonna, or Typhon Kalas. That's what his name was before he turned to the dark side. And then this guy, 2 are gonna go on this guy. So they're not hard to hit or anything, right? Okay. So first in Typhus, looking for 2s, re-rolling 1s. So 4 hits on Typhus, and then 2 hits on this dude. Strength 16, toughness is less than 8. So 2s to wounds. I'm gonna burn one of my command points, and I'm gonna re-roll this. So that's gonna be 3 wounds on Typhus, and then on the other guy, 2 wounds. So these are
4 plus saves.
That's going to be 6 points of damage.
5.
It takes 4.
Yep. That's 2 left.
It's down to 2. We wanted him dead, but it is what it is. And then we got
5.
that's going to be 6 points of damage on him.
6.
4, so he goes on to.
Yeah, the other guy had 1, so he's down to 6. Alrighty.
You get to proceed, which is, I guess, this guy now swinging at Magnus, right?
Yeah, it was 6. So it's 3 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 5, right?
Well, if they're normally hitting on 4s, yeah, they're hitting on 5s.
So 1.
Those 2 haven't gone 6.
Nothing. Because he's toughness
7.
strength 6, yeah, he did the 5.
Okay.
So nothing there.
So that completes that. Anybody else? Not really, right? So, okay. So that's then gonna be it. Any morale tests or anything like that? Well, actually I lost 2 guys here with the Zangors. So 2 plus 1 is a 3. They are fine. And then over here I lost 4 guys. 4 plus 1 is a 5. They are good.
I got secure objective 2.
Secure objective 2 is back here. That ties the game at 3 victory points each.
So I'm gonna get rid of the psychological warfare.
We're going to discard psychological warfare. Okay. We're going to move on into Battle Run 2, 4,000 Suns. Drawing 2 more objective cards, Master the Warp, and Defend Objective 1. And objective marker 1 is right here. We're gonna start movement phase by shuffling these guys around to grab some additional cover saves. Zangor's moving next, 6-inch move, ending their move like so. He will be moving 8 inches towards Mortarion. He is not afraid. Ahriman is going to move 12 inches, ending his move like so. He's the first captain of 1,000 Suns. He's got to go mess with Morty and see what he can do. Contemptor Dreadnought moving 9, ending his move like so. Demon Prince moving 8, ending his movement like so. Beginning of this turn, he regenerates 1 wound through Infernal Regeneration, going to 11 wounds remaining, and then he's gonna move. Drake is gonna take to the sky with his 11 wounds, with his new wound. He's gonna move 30, and he's gonna come this way, and then his movement like so. Magnus will be falling back. He's gonna move 16, and his move like so. These guys are gonna stay put. However, at the end of this phase, these 2 units of Scarab Cult will come in from Deep Striking Reserve. Team Purple arriving from Deep Striking Reserve. Like that. Team Blue arriving from Deep Striking Reserve. teleporting down to the planet's surface like so. It's going to be the end of the movement phase. We're going to move on into the psychic phase. Let's do him first. He's going to attempt to manifest Gaze of Fate. It's going to be a failed psychic test for Gaze of Fate. Next psychic part that he's going to attempt to manifest is going to be... Well, let's see. For the purpose of Smite, who would you say is closer? Is it Mortarion or is it this dude?
Yes. And
Scout would be type Mortarion.
Okay. In which case, we're going to go against Mortarion. Smite with the Demon Prince is going to be a 7. Would anybody like to deny this? Okay.
Mortarion.
Going back to Magnus, we are going to attempt to manifest Weaver of Fates. Rerolling the 1. We get a 4 plus 2, it's a 6. I rerolled one of these dice and converted it into a 2. I'm going to burn one of my command points and I'm going to reroll the other dice. I can't reroll a reroll. This is going to be a 5, that's not going to cut it. So he still has a 4 up invuln save. And then we are going to attempt to manifest Glamour of Zinch next. This goes off with an 11. This is going to be hard to hit.
We'll try there.
Now it's going to apply the
12. Nope.
And last but not least, we are going to attempt to manifest Warp Time. Rerolling the 1 for 6 plus 2, 8. That's going to give him one more time to move.
We'll try it. Gotta be 24 inches, though, right?
24 inch to 9, yeah. Okay, so warp time for Magnus. So Magnus will move 16 inches, ending his move like so. We're gonna go back to Ahriman, but before we go back to Ahriman, we're gonna spend 1 command point to invoke the Kabbalistic Focus Psychic Stratagem on Ahriman. So if he's within 6 inches of 2 additional Psychers, and this is a Psyker, so he has them, he's going to improve his Psychic tests by 2. So he's actually going to be improving them by 3. He's going to attempt to manifest Death Hex against him, which is going to take away his invuln save. So let's see what we can do. He's going to reroll once because of Magnus. And he gets a 5 plus 3. It's going to be an 8. 8 is exactly what we need.
You get a little more than 9.
That's it. Does not go? No. Okay. So no invuln saves on Mortarion. Ahriman will attempt to manifest Prescience. He's going to put it on... Actually, no. Actually, yes. We're going to put Prescience on this group. That's a 7 plus 1. That's an 8. Prescience is Warp Charge 7. So they're going to have plus 1 to their hit rolls. And then, last but not least, he's going to attempt to manifest Smite. He is the closest visible. That's going to be Pearls of the Warp. I can't... I already used a reroll this turn, so I can't do anything. Gaze of Fate didn't go off. So that's going to be D3 mortal wounds on Ahriman for a total of 1. So he's going to go down to 4 wounds remaining. This does go off. This is going to go off with a 13. So this is going to be D6 mortal wounds for a total of 6 mortal wounds on Mortarion.
3, 2, go through.
Just 2 go through? Oh, okay. So he's going to go down to 14 wounds remaining. This guy is going to go next. He's going to attempt to manifest Temporal Manipulation on Magnus. He's going to reroll ones because of proximity to his Primarch. This is an 11, goes off. That's going to restore D3 wounds on him. So he's going to go up to 16 wounds remaining. This guy is going to attempt to manifest Smite, close visible as him. That's successfully manifested with a 6, no denies. It's going to be a single mortal wound.
Oh, 1?
Just one.
Safe.
So I can't charge.
Okay. This Demon Prince knows a couple of things. He's going to attempt to manifest diabolic strength. He's going to put it on himself. He gets an 8. That goes off. That's going to be +2 to his strength and +1 to the attack characteristic.
We'll try to deny with typhus.
With him? Okay. Go for it. Nope. So +2 and +1, and then smite against him is going to be a 7. Anybody that can deny this?
Nope, not anymore.
Nope. So D3 mortal wounds for total of just 1.
Yep, takes it.
So he is down to 7 wounds remaining. Phase, we're going to start with these guys. There is 8 of them. 8 of them will be firing at this guy. That's going to be 8 shots. For forced hit, no rerolls. Yeah. And then strength 3, toughness is 7. So 6s, 1. No AP.
They got a 5.
Safe. That's the cultist shooting. He's gonna go next. He will be firing the 2 soul burners in here, and he's gonna fire the havoc launcher in here. And then let's start with the soul burners. Assault D3 each for a total of 3. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s for a total of 3 mortal wounds on this fella. 2 mortal wounds. So he's gonna go down to 4 wounds remaining, and then Havoc Launcher over here for 6. Havoc Launcher is a heavy weapon 3. He's not hard to hit, right? So 3s, rerolling 1s because of him. It looks like 4 of them. Strength is 5, toughness is more than 5, so 5s to wounds. 2, no AP.
3s, 1. How much damage?
Just 1 point damage.
Yep, that's 1.
So he goes down to 6 remaining. The Helldrake will go next. It is going to fire its Bale Flamer at Mortarion. He can be targeted because he has a bazillion wounds. So assault D6 for number of shots is going to be 6 auto hits. 6 auto hits. Strength of the weapon is a 6. Toughness is a 7, I want to say. So we're looking for 5s to wounds, and it looks like we just get 1. And this is going to be -2 and 2 points of damage.
-2, right?
-2.
1, right? Miss.
So in this case, this is going to be
Wounds, 2 points.
These are 4.
2. Yep.
Okay, so he goes down to 12 points, 12 wounds remaining. Team Blue is going to go next. They're going to discharge all of their weapons at Mortarion. So he has -1 to hit, but because of Miasma of Pestilence, but they have Prescience on them, so that's going to balance out, meaning their ballistic skill is a 3, and they're going to be re-rolling 1s because of all of these looters. 1, 2, 3 guys within double tap range for, it's actually rapid fire 2 Inferno Bolters, 12 shots with rapid fire bolters, and then the missiles and the Soul Reaper Cannon all going into Mortarion. Looking for 3s, re-rolling 1s.
6 to 5.
Re-rolling 1s, and I see a miss, and a miss, but these are hits. This is going to be strength 4, his toughness is a 7, so we're looking for 5s, and it looks like we get 3, 4 of them. 4 of them -2 and 1 point of damage each.
I already have a
Two. 1 damage each?
Yep.
2.
2 more, taking him down to 10 wounds remaining. This guy next, he has the Hellfire Missile Rack, looking for a 3. 2 hits. This is going to be strength 8 versus toughness 7. So we're looking for 3s to wounds. That's 2 wounds. This is going to be -2 and D3 points of damage each.
1.
1. D3 points of damage is going to be 3. For 3 more, taking down to 7 wounds remaining. And then last but not the least is this guy. He has the Soul Reaper Cannon. Soul Reaper Cannon is going to hit on 3s 3 hits, and this is going to be strength 5, toughness is more than 5, so 5's to wounds, just 1, and this is actually going to be -3 and 1 point of damage.
Was a very good.
Yeah. Okay, so he's still at 7 wounds range. We're going to do the same thing for Team Purple. Infernal Bolters, they are going to be hitting on 4s, and they will be re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. It looks like they missed this many times. They are going to be wounding on 5s. So it looks like just 2 of them with -2.
Although she's a really good tournament for him because he's so good at killing, but only if they're better, like better than him.
He goes down to 6. The missile rack hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s, nothing. And then we have the Soul Reaper cannon hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s, wounding on 5 versus 7 5s, 2 of them with -3. And then 5 ups. Yep, 2 more. He will hit next. 1 shot with his Infernal Pistol, hitting on a 2, wounding on 5. That's -2 again for a 5-up armor. Save. Okay. Last but not least, we got these cultists, which are, I think, outside of 12, so they're not in double tap range. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. Their weapon skill is their ballistic skill is a 4. He's hard to hit, so they're going to be hitting on 5s, and they're going to be re-rolling 1s because of Magnus and these people over here. 6 guys looking for 5s, re-rolling 1s. Good thing too. That looks like 3 hits. Strength is 3, toughness is 7, so we're looking for 6s. Not a single. We're going to declare some charges. Ariman will attempt to charge Mortaria. Overwatch.
Nope.
Any more Overwatch? No, that's it. Okay, charge distance for Ariman is going to be a 7. Get in there with a 7-inch charge with his 4 wounds. We're going to do the Demon Prince next. He gets a 10. 10 is most definitely not going to be enough, but to begin with, he's outside of 12 to even declare this charge, so that's not going to count. They are going to attempt to manifest a charge against Mortarion. Not good enough. They are going to attempt to manifest a charge. They get a 7. They get a 7. They need a 9. I am gonna burn one of my 2 command points to reroll one of these dice. And now we get an 11, which is going to be enough for Team Blue, with Russians on them to go into close combat with Mortarion. So this guy is going to get here, something like that. Zangor is declaring a charge against. Why don't we charge this and this?
He'll throw a grenade. D6.
I did redraft right after that. I drafted quite a match right there. I think I played maybe 2 matches.
And then, okay.
Are there ever even go to the majors?
Okay, charge distance for Zangor is going to be 8 inches. I think that's going to be enough to get them both. So this guy is going to move up to here. Something like so. Drake is going to join this combat over here. No Overwatch, so charge distance is a 7. That should be enough to get him in here. So he's just going to try and do. So we finagled it a little bit. This is what the charge is going to look like for Drake. Moving on over here, we will be declaring a charge with. He has flamers on him, right? I don't like that at all. He's going to declare a charge against the vehicle.
2d6. 5. 4s. You're rolling 1s. Plate weapon. 3 and 4.
AP?
-1.
-1 is going to be 4 of armor save, which we fail 1 of.
1 damage each.
So he's gonna go down to 9 wounds, I believe. Gonna go down to 9. Any more Overwatch
Oh,
related?
yeah, so he's got 4 heavy sluggers, 1 hit, no wound.
Okay, charge distance is going to be 6. That's plenty. And then he is going to charge in there as well for 3. That's enough to get him within an inch.
Oh, yeah.
Like so. We're going to activate Ahriman will swing 4 times at Mortarion. Mortarion still has Miasma of Pestilence on him. He hits on 2s, rerolls 1s, but he's going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, rerolling 1s. 2 of them, strength is 4, but the staff improves it by 2 to a 6. His toughness is 7, so we're looking for 5s. 2 of them, this is going to be -1 and 3 damage each. So we're looking for 4.
Got it.
And then he also has this disc that he's riding on that's going to be hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s. No wound. Okay, would you like to disrupt this? Yeah. Okay, I assume it's going to be Mortarion, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mortarion has 2 types of attacks. Leaping side, which gives him 3 hits for each attack with his weapon. So he's got, before that though, roll a dice for each enemy within 7 inches of Mortarion's strength phase. So this is for Ahriman. No, I needed the 6. How many wounds left?
He has 4 wounds remaining.
So I need another 6 for the other guys. Oh!
What is this?
It would have been
Mortal 1?
D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to do the reaping side on
Terminators, okay.
hitting on a 2, re-rolling 1s. Alright, that's 4 attacks, 4 hits. So I we'll make 3 hit rolls for each attack with this weapon. So that's
looking for 2s, re-rolling 1s.
That one. Alright. All going hit. Strength 8.
Toughness 4, so 2 1s.
Oh, they're toughness 4?
Yeah.
Really? 2s, re-rolling 1s. So it's a plague weapon. Yes. So
What's the AP on this? -2 in damage?
1.
Okay. So -1
Yeah.
is gonna be -2 is the AP.
Yes,
Taking him up,
-2 is AP.
that's gonna take them up to a 4-up
Save.
armor save. But against damage 1 attacks, they have a special roll called All is Dust. That improves their save rolls by 1 against damage 1, which means that they're going to actually have a 3-up armor save. 12 wounds on the Termies, looking for 3-up armor saves. We failed 2. We failed 2. That's going to be 1 guy removed from play. And let's say that 1 guy is going to be this guy.
I don't want to bring, 3.
We get to activate all the other charging units next. So we're going to activate them. They are going to do something like, all of them are going to get to swing. So they have 2 attacks each. These guys are going to go first. They are going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of him.
I still do not have Shade Spire.
Re-rolling 1s. All of them hit. These are power swords. So strength is 4, toughness is 7, looking for 5s. And it looks like we get just 2 of them, but I believe power swords are -3.
6s.
1 more. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 of them. You saved 1, 1 goes through, but
Yep.
you get the
How much damage? Just 1 damage?
just 1 damage. Yep.
And save.
And then this guy has 2 attacks. The Terminator Sorcerer has 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. No need to reroll. And then strength with him is 6 versus 7, so still 5s to wounds. 1 wound, -1, D3 damage. D3 damage is going to be 3 points of damage. He saves 1, takes 2 more. He is down to 2 wounds remaining. with this guy. He has 5 attacks. He is hitting on 2s, and he's going to be re-rolling 1s. All of them hit. With him, I believe it's double his strength, so that's 14 versus toughness. So 3s to wounds. That's 2 of them. These are going to be -3 and 3 points of damage.
5, 1,
3 points of damage. 1, so he goes down to 5. And then we're going to activate him next, and he's going to pile in and swing. He has dual malefic talents, so he's going to swing 7 times, looking for 2s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. Okay, all of them hit. Now, actually, he has 1 extra attack because of diabolic strength, which hits. So that's a total of 8. Strength of this is now 9 versus toughness 8. So 3s to wounds.
I'm on my second.
So these 2 are misses, but 2, 4, 6 go through. -2 and 2.
you said 2?
-2. Yep.
Still 5 either way. 1. How much damage?
2 points of damage each.
I'm also good with these.
Next week.
2, 4, 5.
5 is what he has, so he's going to be reduced to 0 wounds. Does it explode? Maybe.
Make it explode. 1 command point.
1 command point is going to do what?
Automatically explode. I don't have to roll for it.
Okay, so we're going to do that, but because you use the stratagem and it's 5 up, no, nothing's going to happen. So it automatically explodes, and within how many inches, how many mortal wounds?
6 inches, D3.
6 inches, D3.
So for the dreadnought,
It's 2, so he's going to be down to 7.
Demon Prince.
2, he's going to be down to 6, I want to say. So, down to 6. He gets to consolidate 3 towards closest visible, which is this. Let's say that this is 3 inches, and that's going to be it. Over here, we're going to activate the Zangors, and we will... they don't need to pile in. They're going to stay as they are. They're going to swing. Is this guy a character?
Yes.
Okay. All of them. Actually, not all of them can, right? So this one cannot. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are going to swing at him twice for a total of. Actually, where's my twist ray? Twist ray is the guy with the chainsaw. So he has 3 attacks. So 3. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 plus 3, 15 attacks against the character. Hitting on 3s, they have a special rule, Relic Hunter, against characters, they reroll all misses. So looking for 3s, and I see 5 1s. The rest of, and this is a miss. These are hits, and then these we're gonna reroll because of Relic Hunter, and miss, 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 but these are successful to hit rolls. This is going to be strength 4, toughness is 5, so we're looking for 5s to wound. We're looking for 5s to wound, and I see 2, just 2. 2 with -1 and 1 point of damage. Wow! We're gonna activate this guy, your character as well. 4 attacks with Drake, hitting on 3s. All the hit. This is going to be strength user, which is 7 versus toughness 5, so 3s to wounds. All of them wounds, so that's going to be -1 and D3 points of damage.
4s. 1.
D3 points of damage. We're going to be 3.
5s.
Wow! 1 wound.
4 wounds, so he's on 3.
It's over to you.
He gets 3 attacks.
Zangors?
Zangors.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Is this dude, bald dude, cannot be driven back. Okay. And this dude.
We're up to stab strength +2, so strength 6.
Toughness 4, so 3 to 1.
We had just finished the game.
1 and -1.
1 at -1, they have a 5 up in roll save, which they save.
And my Rhino He gets 3 attacks. Hitting on 6s, nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna burn my last 2 command points, and I'm gonna invoke a stratagem Cycle of Slaughter, which is gonna allow them to fight one more time. 15 swings with Zangors into that character over there, looking for 3s, re-rolling everything. So misses, 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 re-rolling. All of them hit, and now if we can convert this into some 5s, that would be awesome. That would really be lovely. Let's see what we can do. These are misses, 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 but this is significantly better. That's 3, 6, 7 wounds with -1 and 1.
6, 7. Wars.
And then disgustingly resilient. 3. So he's down to.
He's dead.
He is dead. Okay, okay. We'll take that. They get to consolidate 3 towards closest. These are already in base contact. These are not. So we're just gonna, and we're gonna leave it at that. Do I owe you any morale tests for the Terminators back there? But I don't think they can fail. 1 + 1 is a 2. That's gonna be it. Advance. I did advance out of my zone. Master the warp. If I manifested or denied 3 or more, which I did, I'm gonna get D3 for a total of 2. And then defend objective 1, I am there, but I need to stay there for 1 additional player turn. Battle round 3 for the death card.
2 cards.
Or 2 more, yep.
Priority orders, the Warlord. So if the Warlord's dead, so this doesn't work, right?
You should, yeah, draw automatically, discard that one.
Mission criticals. Yep. 1. Nope, I don't have that. So.
It's right here.
And Grandfather's Gift. Score 1 victory point. At least 1 enemy unit was completely destroyed during your turn. And the last model unit was slain by the attack made by a Death Guard model attack from the plate weapon. There's 4 moves. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Great. I'm gonna.
These guys. Man, that's gonna be done.
It's 4 destroyers at the charge.
Falling back. That Zangor wants to hit your right. Okay.
This is the back line. 4 move as well.
Getting these things out of shape.
Yeah, it seems like
it's easier to put it
totally
because this is only 2. So I'm really like, I'm gonna do like after the Dark Imperial box. So I was gonna just do the trades from that. And I was like,
He's gonna stay put.
Yeah, I mean, he got a pistol, so he can shoot in combat, so.
Sure can.
Miasma, let's see how we can get it off.
Let's see.
6, goes up from a 7.
We're gonna attempt to deny this with Magnus. We are looking for an 8 or better. We re-roll tests of 1. You get a 4 + 2 is a 6. That goes up. Is card mid.
Yeah, we'll go with the smite.
Smite? Okay.
Yeah.
Who are we going in?
Aramon.
Ariman? Okay.
Yeah, no.
Got it. Okay. Anybody else? Type is going next. Okay.
Just vitality, give him hold up on a 6. Strength and toughness, we're trying to put on this guy here.
Okay.
Goes off from 11.
For shits and giggles, we're gonna try and deny this with Magnus. Re-rolling the 1. That's an 8 + 2, that's a 10. You rolled an 11.
Yep.
Successfully manifested.
And then the other one he's got is called Plague Wound.
That's it. Now,
Roll up with a 5. Rolls out for each model, and each 6 to get more wounds. So give me those guys there.
Okay.
No, doesn't go off.
Doesn't not go off. Okay.
Got a special pistol that goes 18 inches, and anything over the units, they take a wound. The Lancer, if you hit with this weapon, draw a straight line between the closest point on the target's base and the closest point on the target unit. And each unit, the center of the line passes over.
Oh, who's the target of the...
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yep.
We go Ariana, and then go 18 inches. Straight line. So it'll be those two. Alright, so getting on a 2.
Hits.
Alright. So wounding on Arlon, strength 8, toughness.
Toughness 4.
Actually, it's toughness 3. Enemy units within 7 inches of Mortarian must subtract 1 from their toughness characteristics.
Toughness 3.
So wounding on 2s. Goes off. -3, 3 damage each.
What's the AP on this?
-3.
-3. He's gonna take him to a 7-up armor save or a 4-up invuln save, which he fails. I can't reroll this.
So it takes 3 damage.
3 damage. He is down to a single wound remaining.
And then the Terminator's in the back.
Terminator's in the back.
They take the same save now.
That's going to be 3 points of damage, so they can't benefit from all his dust. This is -3. That's going to take him to a 5-up armor or a 5-up invuln save, which they fail. So 3 points of damage is going to remove 1 guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. 2 black launchers. We're going to be shooting at the Terminator squad there. 3s. And 3s. 2. -2 saves.
Damage?
Just
Let's say it's 2 apiece too.
probably should have tossed these.
That was D3.
D3 -2 is a 4-up armor save.
So 2 D3. 3, 4.
3,
Well,
4.
1 is
So
3.
1 is 3. That's going to remove 1 guy. And 1 is going to be 1 point of damage, which is going to go on, let's say, this guy.
Alright, so I've got the other 5 guys. 2, 8, 10. Both guns. 3s.
Yeah. Tactical supremacy.
Toughness 4. 4s. 3.
Well out of range.
A 4.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe I should
4 with the saves?
get one of them.
No, I think it's both guns.
So 2-up armor saves, 4 of them. Let's try and not fail any of these. Good.
Alright. Okay, let's go here with this guy first. So strength is 8.
8. Okay.
Shooting the fly guy. D6.
Okay.
4 shots.
4 auto hits, strength 8, toughness 7, so 3 is the wounds.
We rolling 1s. Shucks, just 2.
2 of them.
-3.
-3 is going to be a 6-up armor save or a 5-up invuln save on Drake. He saves them both.
Blow drone going against the Drake. 2d6. 11.
Oh,
2,
that's better.
+1 strength now, so if I gave him that from Typhus.
Yep.
Strength 7, toughness
7.
So
4 is the wound.
rolling 4s, rerolling 1s.
So I'm going to draw
2, 4, 6, 7.
7.
That's what you mean, like the cheating?
1.
7 saves in the Helldrake, -1 is a 4-up armor. Oh, we saved 2, but 2, 4, 5 of them go through. Single point of damage each is going to take him down to 6 wounds remaining. Typhus.
You do Typhus, you can throw a grenade, but he's going to take the special grenade from him.
Because I was thinking that too, like the
And what he does is
from range.
it gives him 2d6 as opposed to just regular d6. It's 2d6 grenades. 7, 2s. They all hit.
That's going against the Zangor.
Yeah, Zangor, yeah.
Okay. Strength is
3.
toughness is 4, so 5 to 1.
2. Wait, oh, you're rolling ones. Blade weapons. There we go. Another one. So 4.
4 wounds.
No, I'm sorry, there. 3.
3?
There was a 4.
Okay. 3 of them. Looking for a 5-up invuln. We lose 3 guys. We lose 3 guys. These 3 guys.
So I got the shooters over there. Shooting on the Demon Prince.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
6. 7 shots. Strength 5.
Toughness is 6.
So winning on 5s. Rerolling 1s. 3.
3?
Yep. Negative 1.
Negative 1 is going to be 4-up armor or 4-up invuln. Oh my god, how much damage? 1 damage each. He's going to take him down to 3 wounds remaining.
Alright, 3 plasma and a bolt. Shooting at the Dreadnought. Shooting at the Dread, hitting on 3s.
You also have support already. There's no point in going to
And
I'm gonna go to there.
almost never reasons to work engaging.
what's the stuff in 7?
So what? Swinging 3 dice with the warden? 3. Yeah.
Hit. And plasma were 7, yes? That's 3.
3 of them, AC.
Negative 3.
Negative 3 is going to be a 6-up armor save. It's like or a 5-up invuln save against shooting attacks.
I skill.
We save 1, but to go through 1 damage each is going to take him down to 5 wounds remaining.
Charging.
Let's charge some people.
Yep.
So the blood drone charging into Drake, but Drake is going to overwatch first. Bale Flamer, D6, auto hits for a total of 6. Strength is 6. Toughness is
Right now 8.
on the blow drone. Toughness 8. Okay.
Special power.
5s.
Great strength on the
2. 2 of them with the Bale Flamer. That's going to be -2 and 2 points of damage.
Wow, he does 1 damage.
5s. 1.
And 2 points of damage.
5s.
Yeah, and like
1. Okay.
Putting it on someone to get into 3 is kind of inconsequential.
8.
yeah.
Charge distance.
The other two.
Yeah, that's more.
Oh, he wants it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him right there though.
Okay.
Alright, because they don't shoot, right? These guys?
All range weapons on them. Nope.
Alright, so Titan can charge both.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
He's got
So
7.
just wait till next turn.
Yeah, maybe like hold. I don't think you're in a rush to do that.
We'll charge with the guys here in the house.
Okay.
Come through the walls and got an 8.
Pass.
Alright, I'm gonna play.
Any more charges?
Ahriman Company, and then these guys too.
Okay, so these guys are locked in combat. They cannot fire Overwatch, but these guys can. Rapid fire bolter from the sorcerer. Looking for 6s, re-rolling 1s, nothing. And then we're gonna do missile rack from here, 2, nothing. And then Soul Reaper cannon,
An action phase is
nothing.
start of the entire sequence of 4, or is
7. So yeah,
Should
definitely.
be enough.
or is like I'm about to say my second.
Yeah, start.
Alright.
Okay.
Use the charge Demon Prince only.
I'm
Got enough. Yeah.
Harvester.
I really hate that.
That's
Like,
okay, right?
2 units, yep.
1 for the Terminators, 6 Ahriman, almost. Alright. Blow drone, we got 4. Does he have attacks? He's got 4. 2 attacks. 2 attacks. Hitting on 4s, right? No change, right? 4s. He's got 8, so he's up to 3. He's hitting the flyer. Hitting on 4s. 2, 3. Nice. It's like 7.
Copy 7.
4s. Rolling 1s. Nope. 1.
AB.
Negative 2.
Negative 2 is going to be a 5-up armor or a 5-up invuln, which we fail.
D3 damage. 1.
1. He's going to go down to 5 wounds remaining, looks like, right?
Yep.
Swing.
Okay.
Typhus is gonna go
That your
on your flyer. So you hit this guy. Does he blow up too? Obviously, yeah. So hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. Alright. 4 hits. 7.
Copy 7.
4s. Rolling 1s.
this as well.
2.
Maybe.
-3.
Uh-oh. That's going to be 6 up armor or 5 up demon save, which we fail 1, 2 of.
3 damage each.
3 damage each. He's going to reduce it to 0 wounds.
Yep.
Let's see if Drake is going to explode in a 6. No, he's not. He's just going to
Get out the way.
get out the way. Move, itch, get out the way.
Get around that thing.
Two office hits and 6, 2, 4, 6 plate. Nice shots. Hitting 3s and 4s and rolling 1s because of Typhus. There we go. 4s and 3s. Rolling 1s. So I've got 2, 4, 6 regular saves and 1 power fist save.
So 6 for the black knives, looking for 5s. We save 2, but 4 guys are removed from play. Let's say these 4. And then we have 1 more 5 up for the power fist, which we do not save. That's gonna be the unit.
Alrighty, let's go with the Walkers. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys going into Terminators. Hitting on 4s.
I'm gonna charge it and shit. He can charge.
Winning on 5.
Let's swing and
Alright, so I've got on Evermon here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4s.
nothing done.
Had to re-roll because oh, should have re-rolled over that because of more charity. There we go.
Try to push you back.
There we go.
Just like running the Rhino in like Chaos Island.
So 2 regular saves on.
2 regular saves on Iron Man, looking for 2 or 3 ups. We fail 1. That's going to be enough to reduce him to 0 wounds and remove him from play.
Eviscerating blow. Its strength is double, -4, and D6 damage. Plague weapon. So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Alright.
So 1 around.
Alright, so you got 4. -4. D6 damage.
4 -4. That means we gotta take 5 up inland saves on the Termies. And it looks like we saved 2, but 2 of them go through. Roll D6.
How many damage they have?
2 points each. So that means that we're gonna remove this guy and we're gonna remove this guy. So this guy swinging into him, he still has pressions on him. So it's gonna negate his miasma of pestilence, but he's not gonna be able to reroll 1s because no characters are close by. So we're looking for 3s and we are looking for 5s. Nothing, and then he is gonna go and hit on 3s, and he's 6 versus 7, 5s, 1, -1, D3. Oh! D3
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh! Okay.
I gotta re-roll that one.
Rerolling.
So what is it again?
-1.
4.
You still don't have an inmune save on it.
Alright, so there's advantage 4. There we go.
Okay, but because you used your last command point on a 5 up, nothing happens because we can't roll 5, but that's him done. We're gonna move on over here. So this guy is gonna swing twice into them, hitting on a 3. 6 versus toughness.
3.
3. That's 1, -1, D3.
It's D3?
Do they have no saves, no nothing? D3? 1. Of course. And then 2 and 2 going in here, that's 4 swings. So looking for 3s. And they're actually re-rolling 1s because of him, but doesn't matter. And then they're going to be wounding on 3s. That's going to be single point of damage.
5s. 1.
1 guy. He has still diabolic strength from him until my next turn, so he has 8 attacks. He's going to be hitting on 2s. All of them hit. His strength is now 9 versus toughness 7, so 3s. It looks like all of them go through, so that's 6, 8 of them, -2 and 2.
5.
I'm not going to consolidate them because
How much damage?
2 points of damage each.
Here's the first set.
Just objective 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's enough to reduce it to 0 wounds.
And he blows up on the 4.
He blows up on the 4. 1 more wound.
For each guy.
Okay, so we don't need to roll anything. He's down to 2 wounds remaining. And he's down to 4 wounds remaining. And that's gonna be a turn. Did we get any points, victory points?
Yes. So on this one again, it was completely destroyed during the turn.
You destroyed Zangors over here, you destroyed Ariman and Drake.
Yeah, so I get a roll of die.
D3.
You kind of set up like
2. The mission critical, so
That's back there.
I'm gonna burn that one.
You're gonna discard that one. Okay, so the game is tied at 6. However, I have defend objective 1, which is back here. I owe you a moral test for these guys. We lost 2 guys. 2 plus 2 is a 4. They're good. Over here, I don't know how many we lost in this turn, but let's say it's 2. 2 plus 2 is a 4. And I think that's all, right?
Yeah.
So battle round 3, 1000 Suns, movement phase. But before the movement phase, let's generate 3 more objectives. We get Kingslayer.
Oh, so we got that, right?
Yep, Big Game Hunter. And Mission Critical Objective. And let's generate the Mission Critical Objective, which is going to be 1, which is right here. We are going to be advancing the Demon Prince of Zinch. 8 plus 3 is 11 inches. So it's gonna get him up to here with his 2 wounds. So because he's down to 4 wounds, he moves 6. He's gonna get up to, let's say, right about there. These guys are gonna move 6, so these guys are gonna go 3 down and 3 over, ending their move something like that. So Magnus moving 16 is gonna come somewhere around here. So he's gonna move 8 up to, right about there. Locked in combat. Locked in combat. That's all the movement we got. We got these cultists, but okay, we're gonna move on into the second phase. We're gonna start with him. He's gonna attempt to manifest Gaze of Fate, and it goes off. So that's gonna be a free reroll later on in the turn. And he is actually going to attempt to manifest Death Hex, and he's going to try and put it on him. We're not going to, that's a 5. I need an 8. Manifest Temporal Manipulation and restore D3 wounds over here. We get a 7 that goes off. Anybody that can deny this? Go for it. Does not go off, or does not, okay, so D3 wounds, it's just 1, so he goes up to 17 wounds remaining. For the purpose of Smite, this model and this model are equidistant, in which case I'm going to go against Mortarion, and I'm going to attempt to manifest Smite, which I get with a 9.
See, you can't deny that.
That's 7. So that's just going to be a single mortal wound.
One wound left.
This guy is going to attempt to manifest Smite. They are the closest visible model. He gets an 8.
Nobody can denied.
Nobody denied. Okay, so D3 more wounds is 3 more wounds on these people up here.
2.
Okay.
1. 2.
There we go. He's gonna put diabolic strength on him. Does not go off. Beaver of Fates goes off with a 12. So he has a 3-up invuln, Glamour of Zinch, re-rolling the 1. Goes off with an 11, so he's hard to hit. And then we are gonna do Smites. Close visible is Mortarian. Let's see what happens. Double 1s, which he re-rolls. And now he gets 6 plus 2 is an 8. Can anybody deny this? You know what? I'm gonna burn Gaze of Fate that we manifested with him. And we're gonna try and improve this for a 12.
Yeah, even if I just scored a 12, I still wouldn't be able to shoot.
Okay, that's going to be 2d6 mortal wounds for a total of 9, which is highly appropriate for Zinch.
I need to make 9 just because of these resilient saves. Let's see if we can do it.
Let's see if Nergal protects.
No.
Too much for Nergal.
Yeah, and he does blow up.
Uh-oh.
On the 4+.
On the 4+.
He goes up.
Okay.
He's shooting within 7 inches of a DP unless it has Nurgle. So my boys are good. So is one of your guys.
Okay, the
We'll go with
Terminators.
Terminators.
2. So that's this guy removed from play.
And
Magnus.
1.
1. Reducing him down to 16 wounds remaining.
Nobody else is in range, right? So Morty is off the table.
Okay. And that's going to be the end of the second phase. Shooting phase, we're going to start with these guys. All of them are within 24 to shoot at these people over here. So that's going to be 4 plus 4, 8 guys. We're looking for 4s, and they're not re-rolling anything. And it looks like we get 2, we get 3, we get 4. 4 of them, strength is 3, toughness is 5, so 5s. We get 2 of them. No AP.
2. Safe.
Of course they are. Okay. So this guy going up next, he's gonna put 2 soul burners in here. And he's gonna put a Havoc launcher in here. Okay, 2 soul burners going in here, assault D3 each for a total of 3. He is now hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of this fella. 3 more wounds on this guy. 2 more wounds. Okay? And then Havoc launcher going in here for 2. 2 of them, we are now looking for 4s. 2 of them hit. Strength is 5, toughness is 5. Nada. Declaring charges. Demon Prince is going to charge your green people over here. Overwatch.
Bolt guns, rapid fire.
Yeah, that's the one that like
Nobody's in range
depends on
of anything,
matchup.
so nothing there. And then the light launchers, 6s, 1s.
Well, but also like
Should be good.
so like
-2.
That's 3-up invuln save, which is makes. Charge distance for the Demon Prince is going to be 9, which is again highly appropriate. He's just going to do something like so. These guys are already locked in combat. He's locked in combat. We're going to run Magnus into... Sure, why the heck not? Charge distance is going to be 8. I mean, that's enough to get him, I don't know, maybe in... like so. That's going to be it. We are going to activate some people. He's going to go first. He has 7 attacks with dual malefic talents. He's looking for 2s. All of them hit. And strength is 7. Toughness is less than 7. So we are looking for 3s to wounds. This is a miss and this is a miss, but 2, 4, 5 of them go through. -2 and 2 points of damage each.
2 1, -2, 5s, 3,
2 each.
yeah.
1,
That's 1 guy dead.
2,
2 guys dead. 3 guys dead.
So we'll do the 2 minutes. Roll D6 3 4.
And then Magnus charged over here, he has 7 attacks. 7 attacks, looking for 2s, re-rolling 1s, and then looking for 2s to wounds. That's going to be 7 of them, -4 and 3 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4,
3 damage.
5,
I was literally gonna joke like
6,
now.
7. Oh, so close to the 5.
So that's 7 guys that are gonna be removed from play. Okay, I think that's all the charging units, so we're gonna activate this unit and swing next because it's our turn. So these guys have 4 attacks. They are going to be hitting on 3s, and do me a favor, can you see if he's within 6 of them? It looks like he may be.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3s, re-rolling 1s, re-rolling 1s, 3 of them go through, strength is 4, toughness is 3, 3s to wounds, 2 wounds -3 with power sword, 1 point of damage each.
3, 7, 2.
1 guy. And then the stave guy, 2 attacks, re-rolling 1s, and wounding on anything but 2 of them, and these are going to be D3 damage each. So 1 is 3 and 1 is 1.
1.
So there's 1 guy.
Yeah, yours 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's 2 guys.
2 more. Okay, and you get to activate one of yours.
We'll go with you. Because you have an attack there, right?
Nope.
So I'm going to shoot 4, 6, 8, 10, 9, 5s. Nothing. 5. Nothing there. And 2, 4, 6, 12.
4 times, okay.
5. Couple more. There we go. Yeah. Five. 1.
AP. That's on them. 2 up. They're good.
Alright.
And then this guy is going to swing next. He is going to be looking for 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the prime mark. And then wounding on anything but. And of course we roll a butt, but this is going to be D3 damage for a total of just a single wound.
And 1 more guys. You got these guys here.
Yep.
5 or 6 up. So I've got 5, 6 up.
1 regular save.
1 regular save.
Start with the fist.
Oh, okay.
I get 1 for
Nope.
objection 5.
And
That's it.
no.
No. Okay, so 1 3-up in-roll save, which he fails, is gonna take him down to 6 wounds remaining. Morale test.
These guys, most of the guys.
They're good?
They don't take morale test.
They don't take morale test. Okay. I think I lost 1 guy over there. 1 + 5 is a 6. They're good. So that's gonna be it. Victory points rise. Kingslayer. We have slayed the warlord in this or one of the previous turns. That's gonna be D3 points for a total of 3. Big Game Hunter, score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy unit with a wound characteristic of 10 or more was removed from play. That was Mortarion. Mission critical objective 1 we have, so he can move into battle round 4 for Death Guard.
Defend objective 4. Master of the War.
He's got 3 left.
This guy's Magnus.
He's a fly, yeah.
Yep. Microphone
I'll start with Prince.
right below Magnus.
Prince is gonna hit backyard. 3 dice.
What are we
Yeah, we
gonna
ain't close at this point. There's no way we'll be able to catch up on the points.
Yeah,
we got
that-
13 to 6.
Objective marker 4 is
Yeah, being held by Magnus.
tough draw. Michael,
Yes.
it was an interesting game.
Thank you.
Mortarion is a resilient bastard, I can tell you that. But yeah, I mean, it was a fun game for sure. We're gonna redo our lists. We're gonna meet in the field of battle one more time and see what happens then. But that's gonna be it as far as this game goes from Carcosa Club in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, New York tonight. Guys, hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, leave us a comment, leave us a like, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel down below, and we will catch you next time.